Don't turn Yoruba land to a war zone, Ghani Adams warned. Are Ona Kakanfo of Yoruba land, Ghani Adams, on Sunday today has vowed that attempts by the Northerners to turn Southwest into a war zone will be resisted. He said this in a past statement by his special assistant on media, Mr. Ghani Adeyemo, on Sunday, titled Insecurity. ACF Miyetti Allah are jokers, Are Ghani Adams said. Reports that Yoruba rights activist Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, had visited Iganga on Friday after the 7 days quick notice he gave Fulani over alleged kidnapping and killings. After the visitation, Arewa Consultative Forum and Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria faulted Igboho, called for his arrest, and threatened civil war. But the Yoruba Generalissimo faulted the two northern groups, describing them as jokers. Adams explained that no amount of threat would stop him from securing Yoruba land from killer herdsmen. Part of the statement read, "The apex organization in the north and the Headers Association should watch their statement or face the wrath of the Yoruba nation. By their inciting statement, the North is beating war drums, but we will resist any attempt by the North to turn our region into a war zone, and no amount of threat will stop us from securing our region from killer herdsmen. From my findings, what is playing out in the last 3 days, especially in the social media, it is evident that there are some enemies and political elements both within and outside our region who are now using the bravery of Sunday Igboho as a coordinated attempt to soil my name and also put my effort in the past 28 years in the struggle to test. My silence in the last 3 days doesn't portray me as a coward, but by virtue of my position as the Are Ona Kakanfo of Yoruba land, I am bounded by my conscience and conviction to act accordingly when the time is right. And I must also consult widely before taking any action." What Igboho said was not even as damaging to the sanctity of the nation than the call for civil war by the ACF and the Miyetti Allah put together. The killer herdsmen are the major problem, but sadly the federal government remains silent. There are reports that the Fulani herdsmen have, in the past 5 years, killed over 300 Yoruba people from different communities, while several other people have been kidnapped with abductors paying several billion as ransom. The Fulani, in their conqueror agenda since 1818, had caused a lot of damage to the southwest, and it is clear that the south is their target. That is why anybody going against the Fulani herdsmen automatically becomes their enemy. Thank you for listening to this news. Are Ona Kakanfo finally speaks. I said it. I was like this morning during one of my video. I was like, "What's happening? Ghani Adams is silent. What's happening? Is it because of what Sunday Go said concerning the Yoruba elders? Now he has spoken. Now everyone will now know that yes, Ghani Adams is alive. What you have just said is the reality, and this is what the people have been expecting from you. As you kept quiet, this Magban and Arewa Consultative Forum we keep speaking rubbish. But as you have spoken now, everyone will know his own stand. I will tell you the truth, Ghani Adams. Sunday go meant no harm. What is said the other time that got you offended is the reality. It's just that you of a person, you are just trying to protect the name of the good Yoruba elders. But if you are to look at it on the fair ground, you will see that what Sunday Go is saying is the truth, of which you know. The people promoting and giving power to these Fulani X-men are the Yoruba elders, most especially the monarchs, who exchange land to cow. They give out the lands that belong to the Yoruba people to Fulanis in exchange of cow. Example, you can imagine the Seriki of a man that Sunday Go and his men chased out of Oyo. When you go and ask him, the land which his house is sitting on, who owns it, he will tell you that the land belongs to him. Then the many lands that he has in Oyo, which he uses to rear his cows, who has it? He will tell you that he is the owner of the land. If you now ask him, how did he acquire those land? You see that most of the lands are not acquired with money but with cows. So what are we saying? And that is why they are telling you that nobody has the right to chase them out of Oyo. You understand? So they have made themselves a part and parcel of Oyo. So Sunday Igboho knows what he's saying. He has done his consultation, and that is why he is speaking with anger. He is speaking based on research and findings. So it's just that he didn't want to pretend. He didn't want to pretend. He want to say it so that his mind will be free. You know, sometimes it is good for one to speak his mind so that your mind will be free. Your mind will be free. If you don't speak your mind, you will still be nursing that anger in you, that hatred, that sin. You'll be nursing it inside you. But when you speak it out, you will now be free and relieved. So that is what you actually witness on that day. So you should not be too angry with Sunday Igboho, but rather give him that supportive hand that he deserves from a father like you. You understand? Okay, so that is one thing that you really need to understand about what is happening in Oyo. You understand? So I appreciate you, and I appreciate your concern, and I appreciate now that you have chosen to come out to speak, because it's very important you speak. Very, very important, because if you don't speak now, I know what many of these people will be saying. I get it now. But now that you have spoken, they are now all ashamed of themselves. They will no longer say what they want to say anymore. Everyone will know his own stand and his own position. You understand? Imagine the number of persons that are in support of Sunday Igboho, dignitaries. You understand? It is now an international affair and no longer a national affair. Hope you know that. So that is just the humble truth of the matter. So my people, based on the matter, what is your take on this news? Alright, if you are new on this channel, please deem it fit to click on the subscription buttons to get subscribed. But if you're not new, you have subscribed before, deem it fit to leave your comments concerning this news. Thank you.